Hey guys, this is Alicia Pink and welcome back to my channel. So on this day's topic, I will be talking about struggling with your spirituality. So I've been on my spiritual journey for about a year, going on 2 years. 2020 will make 2 years of me on my spiritual journey. As my previous video, as I talk about my spiritual awakening story, I told you how I got started. So, I started because I got fired from my job, and I start searching YouTube, watching YouTube videos about self-help and motivation videos, encouragement, and things like that. So I stumbled across a YouTuber, and she was talking about the law of attraction. And so I was liking what I was hearing. And then she talked about a book called The Secret. So I decided to go out and buy a book called The Secret, and I read it and I loved it. And that started my spiritual journey. I wanted to learn more about manifestation and the law of attraction and other laws and the universal laws and angel numbers, crystals. It just opened me up to a whole new world and a whole new universe. And I also struggled with my spirituality. I still struggle with my spirituality because I was never ever a religious person. I never liked church. I was never into Christianity, even though I grew up in the church and my mother was into church and into taking her kids to church. She was a Christian advocate. She still is. She's very religious. And I always thought that spirituality and religion was basically the same, but it's completely different. So when I decided to start my spiritual journey, I had to disconnect Christianity and spirituality and realize that it wasn't the same. So I struggled with meditation in the beginning because I did not know how to meditate. I still do my guided meditations. There are plenty of guided meditations on YouTube that you can listen to, and it will most definitely help you. I am weaning off of the guided meditation and starting to do it on my own and just letting the universe give me messages through that. Also, I know how it feels when you can't connect. You feel like you're moving slowly than others because you watch all these YouTubers who are successful in their spiritual journey, who are connecting with their spirit guides and their angels and their ancestors, and just seem like they are so enlightened and know basically everything. And you're like, why is it taking so long for me to learn and for me to connect with my spirit guides and for me to manifest? Speaking of manifestation, I am still working on that. I have manifested a few things, but with manifestation, you have to be specific of what you want. You can't just sit down and say, okay, say for example, I want to manifest money, and you tell the universe, okay, I am manifesting money, and I want to manifest a unexpected check in the mail tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. You have to have a source of income. Maybe you might manifest some more money, and it might be more hours at work, or you might manifest maybe a business idea. You have to be specific. In order to manifest money. You just can't manifest money by sitting on your couch and not doing anything about it. You have to write down what you want, be specific about what you want, basically writing down like a business plan and saying, okay, I'm going to manifest this amount of money doing this, like starting my business, writing a book, making passive income online, or making a YouTube channel, making a blog that makes money, stuff like that. You have to be specific about what you want. I think a great book for that is Think and Grow Rich. It has a chapter in the book where it shows you how to manifest money and how to be specific in manifesting money. And also, yes, The Secret is also a great book to start your spiritual journey off, because it started mine and it's been doing great. Also learn the universal laws. You have to learn the universal laws because, this is how the world works. This is how the universe works. Whether you believe it or not, universal laws are very real, and you can test it because it's very real. And also, with the spiritual journey, just take your time, be patient. Maybe you're not at the level that you want because maybe you're not ready to be at that level. You haven't connected with your spirit guides yet because maybe your spirit guides are saying to you that, okay, you're not really ready for me to be revealed. You gotta connect with your spirit guides in any way. You can ask for like a sign, say like you don't know your life purpose. You can ask a sign from one of your spirit guides, like, okay, like for example, please, like, I am calling my spirit guides and my angels who are here for my higher purpose and good to give me a sign on what my life purpose should be. It could be a sign in a YouTube video, it could be a sign in a commercial, it could be sign numbers, angel numbers. There are angel numbers, and I will get into that in a later video, that they can give you a sign. It could also be a good book, a recommendation of a good book. So there are many signs that your angels and guides gives you of your life purpose. You might think things are moving a little slowly. You might feel like people don't understand you. You might feel lonely. You might feel alone. You might even get a little depressed because you're like, I'm on this journey all by myself and I don't know what I'm doing. And sometimes you feel like giving up and you're like, this isn't real. It's not working. Things isn't going the way I want it to go. I'm still stuck. I'm not happy right now. I am enlightened, but I feel so alone. So I totally get it, because I am there too. I totally get it. You're not alone. I'm here. I'm with you through this journey. I'm just starting out. I don't know everything. I probably will never learn everything, but I am still learning and I'm still on this journey. Also struggling, you also feel like you're not connected to source. You can't connect, you don't feel a connection with your ancestors because you probably don't know your ancestors. You probably don't have friends. Have family. And you probably don't know, maybe you were adopted and you don't know your biological parents and you don't know your biological family, but you still can connect with your ancestors. Ask your ancestors who are here for your higher purpose and good, because you don't want to connect with your bad ancestors. That's a whole different topic. Just connect with your ancestors that are here to protect you, that are walking with you, that loves you and wants to see you doing good and don't want to harm you in any way. And connect with them. Ask them to connect with them during a dream, or send you a sign or something to let you know that they're there. And if you don't get the sign right away, you probably won't get it right away. And that's okay, but it will come. Also, to help with your spiritual struggling and your spiritual journey, you can start with chakras and opening up your chakras. learn more about chakras and the meanings of chakras and how it works and how to open them, and it might take years for you to open up at least one chakra. It doesn't happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. I am still working on opening up my chakras. So, it doesn't happen overnight, and you just gotta be patient, the spiritual community. You can also go on YouTube and try to find a group on Facebook to follow and things like that. But I understand that some people in the spiritual community aren't as open as you would like them to be, because they want you to do your own research. And I truly believe that people should do their own research. We are in a time of knowing and finding out things online and the internet, and it's easy to find information online. So I feel like, yes, you should do your own research, and you try to study, put the time into study, into meditate, into eat healthy, eat the right foods. You could start your spiritual journey by eating healthy. Everybody loves food, so you can look up recipes that are healthy for you, that also taste good, and that will also fill your stomach up, so you won't eat junk and soda and all the stuff that's unhealthy for you. You can start off by maybe yoga. Yoga, I'm such an advocate for it. I'm starting off yoga, and that could also help open up some of your chakras, some yoga exercises, and also yoga can help with your breathing and your meditation as well. So this is a short little video. It's not going to be anything long, because like I said, you guys, I am here to talk to you about your spiritual journey. I am your friend. You're not alone. You're never alone. Your spiritual journey can be a lonely road. You do feel alone, and you're like, everybody's asleep and I'm just awake, and I don't know what I'm doing. I feel alone. I feel by myself, but you're not alone. It's a conscious community. A lot of people are waking up at this time. A lot of young people are waking up. A lot of older folks are waking up. Everybody, it's a lot of people that's waking up. Not everybody's going to wake up now. Not everybody. You're probably going to be the only person in your family that's going to wake up, and that's going to be going through a spiritual journey and learning new things, and they're probably going to be like, girl, what's wrong with you? You into that witchcraft or something? Or like, boy, what are you doing? Why aren't you coming to church? Why aren't you involved in this and that? And you tell. Sometimes it's best to not tell them right away. It's nothing wrong with keeping it personal and keeping it to yourself at first, but then eventually you tell them, like, okay, this is me, and this is me forever, okay? And you can either deal with it or not. So struggling with your spirituality is a very hard process, and you might lose some friends in this process. You might lose some family members in this process because they don't understand what was going on. You might feel like, okay, the world is against you, and you don't know what to do. You probably don't even know where to start. You probably don't know where to start in your spiritual journey. Like, okay, I am waking up. I know the truth a little bit, a tiny little bit, but I don't know where to start. Well, I suggest you can start with YouTube, going on YouTube. There are a lot of spiritual channels out there that you can watch. You could also start with reading a book. I believe a book that you can start with that's maybe not too advanced is, yes, The Secret. other books, you can start with like The Seed of the Soul is also a great book to start with. And what else good books you can start with? You can start with there's other few books out there. I don't know at the top of my head, but like the Book of Enoch. You can start with that. It's probably a little advanced. It's advanced for me. You can start with The Alchemist. The Alchemist is a great book to read. Start with that as well. And if you don't like reading, like I said, Audible is your best freaking friend. Most of the books that I just said, they have it in Audible version, and you can listen to it wherever you're at. You know, you can listen to it at work, you can listen to it while you're driving to work, or on your way to work, or at home on your day off, or in a park somewhere. Could get into nature for sure. You could start with getting into nature and going to the park and getting your feet in the grass, hugging a tree, and, you know, smelling the roses, talking to Mother Nature, you know, and just letting her embrace you, you know. So I hope this video helped you guys, and I just wanted to remind you that you're not alone in this journey. You're never alone. You can always talk to your guides and your ancestors and your angels, because they are always with you. You have a squad behind you. You probably don't know it yet, but they're there, and they're protecting you, and they walk with you. And all you have to do is just listen and be willing and open, you know, and don't be afraid, because if you are afraid, they will not come to you, you know. And that's probably one of the reasons why you don't feel connected to Source, because deep down inside you're like, oh yeah, I'm ready to meet my spirit guides, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that, but you're really not ready, because if you actually see your spirit guides and your angels, you're freaked the hell out. So it's like, and you probably won't, and most likely you won't see them in, you know, standing right there. Most likely they'll come to you in a dream or something. And don't rush to open up your third eye. You know, that shouldn't be the first chakra that you try to open up. I believe the first chakra you should try to open up is your root chakra. Work on that. And that, open up, like I said, open up one chakra. It could take months. It could take years. It could take days. It depends. So yeah, work on the root chakra. Learn your chakras. Don't try to open up your third eye when you're not ready, because you can see things that you're not ready for. And I believe that's why so many people are crazy. Not saying that mental illness isn't real, because it is very real. I'm not discrediting mental illness, but a lot of people that do say they see things that aren't there probably actually do see those things because their third eye. I'm sorry guys, someone was calling me. Anyways, their third eye is open too soon. So yeah. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope this was helpful. And like I said, if you want to talk, I have my email down below, and you can also follow my blog there and subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you. Bye. Peace. This is Alicia Pink.